Yo, what's up, YouTube? It is your boy Steve-O, Rideshare review coming at you. It is Sunday, October the 25th, 6:45 p.m. I'm in East Orlando right now. A couple things, as the title shows. Pretty interesting week. So I made right at pretty much $1,100. Not too bad. I'm pretty impressed with that. So number one, I just completed my first ever rideshare challenge. Never had one on Lyft before, right? Let me see if I can get this to load for you guys, especially while I'm at a red light. So this is the one I just did. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That was the one for $24. And then yesterday, let me turn the brightness down a little bit. Yesterday was the $33 one. Alright. That's $57. Alright, let's move on to the earnings though. So on Lyft, and I could have potential tips coming. You guys can see that. $362.02 on Lyft. Jump over here to Uber. $508.01 on Uber. Okay. I got $45 in cash tips. And I can prove it if you guys need me to. I will gladly. And I want to talk about this one too. The first thing is I still can't cash out on Uber. The hub here is only open Wednesdays and Fridays. So I can't. I gotta wait for the weekly deposit. I can't do anything about it. It's fine. Being that this is my full-time gig now, it is what it is. But yeah, $45 cash tips. Secondly, from that, I want you guys to understand that. Let me explain how all this started, okay? And I've been doing this for about a week and a half now. So I got an Uber request, kind of close to my house, and it actually happened to be an old friend of mine. And his ride, we took him on the app. For a lot of you guys that don't know, I do have rideshare special endorsement on my insurance. In addition to that, kind of have my own LLC going, so I am allowed to do private. I'm basically licensed to do private rides, right? And I can prove if we maintain, but stop texting me. Long story short. Friend, I met him probably 10 years ago, and then we lost contact for some reason. I don't really remember exactly what happened. But ever since then, I told him, I said, look, man, you're a friend of mine and everything. I said, I don't mind giving you a ride to work. I wasn't going to charge him because it's not too far from his house. My house, his house, it's very close. And where he works is not far at all. But he insisted that he pays me. And he insisted on giving me $30 every time I take him. Round trip, basically. So 15 there, 15 back. It's nothing illegal. It's me taking a friend to work, but it gets counted as rideshare because I do have to take a break in my day to take him, right? Some days I can't take him, so I made $180 from what he basically gave me. $180 to take him, $45 cash tips. Uber, Lyft comes out to be just under $1,100. Missed it by like $5. But there could be some more pending tips coming in. We don't know yet. We'll see. But overall, for being kind of a slow week, especially Tuesday, because Tuesday, guys, was absolutely terrible, right? I still managed to make over $100, but I do have a daily goal of $175 a day. Probably going to up that goal next week to $200 a day just to cover some other things going on. Haven't really made that decision yet. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed, guys. The job I used to have, my take-home pay was $1,043 and change every 2 weeks. So for me to be able to make that, now again, this is before expenses, right? However, I have the privilege of driving a Toyota Camry. It does not eat a lot of gas. I haven't really sat down and done the actual breakdown of profit, things like that. I will do that. I've got a special app I use. It lets you put in your income, it lets you put in your expenses, and it lets you categorize it. I love that part of it. And I need to get more serious about my miles, because dollar per mile, I don't care what anybody says, matters, right? It is 100%. It's got to match up, guys. So I will start working on that next week. I am signed up for Cobra, which has a free mileage tracker. So I've been utilizing that, but I gotta get more serious about it next week. So this, you could basically call this my first official week of being a full-time gig worker. Oh, I forgot the Instacart. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I can't pull Instacart up. It's on my other phone. Okay, it's on the phone I'm recording on. Instacart was $27 and change. So $10.95. I forgot all about Instacart, guys. It's $27, so $1,122 for the week. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's pretty good, especially for driving in one of the worst markets that exists, Florida, more specifically Orlando, where we have the crappy rates. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a win. So yeah, $11.22. And again, there could be some more tips coming in. I'm not real sure. I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm going to go ahead and end it there, guys. I don't want this video to go long. I do want to mention one more time, Mothers Against Drunk Driver. The GoFundMe that Chris from Rideshare Stories made is in the description below. Guys, I ask that you pray about it, share it, donate if you can. Any dollar amount helps, guys, alright? It's a very, very important cause, and I will make a separate video. You're going to hear about it for a while, but that's our job, I feel, in this community. Especially doing gig work, we need to, pay it forward. So, I have already said that I'm going to take my tips, and I'm going to put a one-time deposit in the GoFundMe. If I can do more, I will. That is, I believe, till November 1st, if I'm not mistaken. All the information is in the description below. But I'll make a separate video on all that stuff, okay, guys? Pretty impressive week for me. I wanted to hit the 2K mark, but I gotta be honest with you guys. Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday, I was pretty much a bum. So, at the end of the day, what can you do, right? So, 11.22 this week, because I forgot about that Instacart. Yeah, pretty happy about that. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the screenshots follow the end of this video, just so you guys see dollar for dollar. I am not going to put the cash apps in there from my friend, because simply I don't want his full name put out there on the internet or anything like that. If you guys want, I'll see what I can figure out, arrange, that type of thing. Maybe I can, I'm set up to do invoicing too, so we'll figure it out. But, alright guys, that's all I got. Again, check the description below, and here's the clips. Peace out. Later.